Lito Lapid. Manuel Mercado Lapid, popularly known as Lito Lapid, was born on October 25, 1955, in the municipality of Porac in Pampanga, Philippines. As the fifth of 9 children born to Jose Lapid and Eleuteria Mercado, he grew up in a modest provincial environment that instilled in him values of hard work and perseverance. The familial connection to the film industry was also imprinted early on, as he is the nephew of renowned actor Jess Lapid and cousin of Jess Lapid Jr., a legacy that would eventually pave the way for his own entry into show business. Lito's formal education began at Porac Central School, where he finished elementary studies in 1968. He then attended St. Catherine's Academy in Porac for his secondary education, graduating in 1972. Despite exhibiting academic potential, the lure of the film industry was too strong, and he decided not to enroll in tertiary education. Instead, his early ambitions were redirected to stunts and acting, a decision that would culminate in a celebrated career on both sides of the camera. Lapid's introduction to the world of cinema came through physically demanding work. He began as a stuntman. His agility, intensity, and screen presence eventually led him to acting roles that garnered attention. One of the turning points in his career was his involvement in the film The Jess Lapid Story, where his performance and inherent charisma caught the eye of both audiences and filmmakers alike. Carrying forward the family legacy, Lito quickly became known as an action star in the Philippine movie industry. He graced numerous films with titles and catchphrases, like those from movies such as Largado and the memorable Ibabalik Kita Sa Pinanggalingan Mo, that resonated with local audiences. His career wasn't confined solely to acting. Over time, he ventured into directing and even performing his own stunts, thus solidifying his reputation as a multi-talented showbiz personality. Beyond the box office, his roles in television series, notably in popular action programs, further cemented his image as a quintessential figure in Philippine action cinema. Throughout his career, Lapid came to symbolize the archetypal tough, yet charismatic hero, a persona that later translated well into his political image. The transition was bolstered by his screen image, making him one of the most recognizable celebrities in the Philippines even before entering politics. In the early 1990s, Lito Lapid leveraged his celebrity status to enter politics. In the 1992 general elections, he ran as a candidate under the opposition Nationalist People's Coalition for the position of Vice Governor of Pampanga. Emerging victorious over the incumbent, he quickly established a connection with the people of Pampanga through populist appeal and pragmatic governance. In 1995, Lapid escalated his political career by challenging Governor Buenguio, who was then supported by influential national figures, and won the governorship of Pampanga. His tenure as governor, which spanned from 1995 to 2004, was marked by both infrastructural projects and efforts to modernize the province. His political success at the local level naturally paved the way to the national arena. In 2004, encouraged by then-President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, Lapid ran for a Senate seat. He served as a senator from 2004 until 2016 and made a notable comeback in 2019. During his stints in the Senate, he held important positions, such as chairing the Senate Tourism Committee and the Senate Games and Amusement Committee. These assignments paired his public persona with legislative action, where he championed policies often reflecting his roots and the principles he embraced throughout his showbiz days. No narrative in politics is complete without challenges. In 2015, Lapid was charged with graft in connection with the 2004 fertilizer fund scam, a case that drew significant public attention. However, the case was eventually dismissed in 2016 by the Sandiganbayan Anti-Graft Court on the grounds of inordinate delay in the investigation. Despite this controversy, Lapid's persistence in serving the public continued to define his career. Off-screen and away from the glare of political battles, Lito Lapid's personal life has been equally influential in shaping his public image. He is married to Marissa Tadeo Lapid, a partnership that has withstood the tests of time in both the entertainment and political spectrums. Their relationship is often held up as a model of stability amid the turbulent demands of public service and celebrity life. The couple has produced a close-knit family with children who have, in some cases, ventured into public life themselves. Reports generally suggest that Lapid has between 5 to 6 children. Notable among them is Mark Lapid, who has followed in his father's footsteps by entering politics, further extending the Lapid legacy into the next generation. Other children, often referenced by names such as Isabel, Maynard, Moncrista, and Mitzi Karen, have contributed to maintaining the family's prominence both socially and politically. The involvement of his children in public affairs underlines the familial dedication to service and the entertainment industry. The Lapid family often appears side by side in public events, symbolizing not only personal unity, but also a broader legacy that spans decades in both cinema and governance. Lito Lapid's financial portfolio is significantly bolstered by his strategic real estate holdings. Over the years, his success in both show business and public service has allowed him to secure residences in several key locations. He maintains property in his hometown of Porac, Pampanga, along with residences in Angeles City and Makati in Metro Manila. These real estate investments not only serve as luxurious abodes, but also function as diversified assets that add to his long-term financial stability. Reflecting his public persona as both an action star and a politician, Lapid's choice of vehicles aligns with his upscale image. While the detailed inventory of his car collection isn't widely documented, public appearances often show him in premium, well-maintained cars. This selection of luxury vehicles underscores his success and complements his professional achievements. Even his specific models and numbers remain private. When considering his combined income streams, from decades of box office successes, directing projects, endorsements, and political salaries, to his savvy investments in real estate, Lito Lapid has built a robust financial profile. Net worth estimates for Lapid vary widely, with different sources citing values from several $million up to as high as $118 million US. The range reflects the complex valuation of his earnings in both creative and political fields, along with the added worth of his real estate and lifestyle assets. Lito Lapid's journey, from his early days in Porac to becoming a revered action star and then a dedicated public servant, offers a fascinating study in versatility and reinvention. His career in film carried the echoes of gritty, larger-than-life characters, while instilling in him the drive that underpinned his political campaigns. With a personal life marked by steadfast family ties and investments that reflect both affection for his roots and astute financial planning, Lapid remains a compelling figure in the Philippine narrative. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.